Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to every attendee on this call from all over the world. I'm assuming we're not just from Nigeria. I know there are people from Europe and the United States and possibly from Canada as well. You are all welcome to tonight's call. It promises to be insightful and interesting and hopefully will ginger us up for our business. Now, um, tonight's call, uh, we're going to be featuring our top um, power couple, Dr. Anthony and Joy Ostegale, who are ambassadors with Global World Trade, heads of the team Mimshak Global from WARRI, Houston, Texas, Canada. Their team has spread wide all over the world. They're going to be telling us about the successful tour they had in WARRI just yesterday, the Live Your Dream WARRI Mega Tour. And also, we have tonight our very own first GWT female regional ambassador and a member of the CAP Club and the President's Cup winner, Sherry Zhao, regional ambassador Sherry Zhao, all the way from California, United States. By the way, happy 4th of July to everyone in the United States. We are so happy to celebrate with you all. And we hope to become 100 years, 200 years, and 200 plus years in a few years also in Nigeria. Let's take it away. Dr. Anthony, Ambassador Anthony, are you on the call?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Good
I'm on the call.
evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you,
Yeah, with
sir.
Ambassador
You're
Joy.
welcome. I hear Worry Mega Tour was a blast. Please tell us about it.
Yeah, thank you so very much, our wonderful AOM. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all uh, participants on this call tonight. It's an absolute pleasure to be on the call with, of course, team leader, team Mimshak leader, Ambassador Joy, my wonderful wife. Yeah, yesterday was absolutely amazing. It was just something else. We started planning for the Live Your Dream Worry Mega Tour just about 2 weeks ago, and
Mm.
sat down with our leaders. Had a meeting with our leaders and key team players here in Warri, and some of them who also traveled from outside Warri to our city. And we put the plans to work and went out to implement our work plan, our publicity, our drive, our invitation flyers, our radio adverts, and so on. But yesterday, we had a problem, and it's a good problem. The problem
Mm.
of having so many people, and you're
Wow.
wondering where you are going to put them, where you're going to place them in. It was absolutely
Wow.
crazy, I'm telling you. And the way the whole stuff was organized, Ambassador Joy is an amazing organizer, always out there, organizing and planning, events and how things will go with the team, and the way everything was organized, the type of persons that we wanted to bring in, to hear this business opportunity, we strategized about it and actually went out making those kind of invitations. Now, to give you sort of a perspective, a lot of these individuals, a lot of these persons, are high net worth persons in Nigeria, and whenever they move around, they usually move around with a lot of security. So, if they're coming for an event like this, they want to know that you're going to have them covered as far as security is concerned. So not only did we use a hotel that had great security, we also organized uh, our own security team to be around, and got some of our police officers to be around as well, to also help manage the crowd. You needed to see the queue as prospects were not now. Even that photograph that just flashed now was after a lot of folks had gone into the hall. Now the hall was already full, and those guys outside were still trying to see how they could get in, just get a space. At a particular point, some folks were even standing. We had a sort of appeal to them, because there was going to be a second session, and again it was a packed out session, the second time. It was just amazing. Global World Trade is the company to be with. Just flash our information, put it out there, and the buzz is all over the place. So Ambassador George, there's something you like to.
Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. How are we today?
Good evening, Ambassador Joy.
Excellent. Um, well, like
Good to hear
Ambassador,
your voice, Ambassador Joy.
thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much.
Now the tour was
Great. Go ahead. Share with us some excitement. It's such a so amazing. I see all the pictures. I'd like to hear some more excitement from you guys.
okay. The tour was put together in about 2 weeks, and then
Wow.
basically what we did was to, like you said, we had a meeting with our team leaders, and then we mapped out various responsibilities, assigned roles, and I was basically on ground to ensure that there was total compliance, and then we had a time frame that we would work with, and then there was constant report to me. There was constant follow up. Where are you? What have you done? Where are we at? And all that. And then even though the we also went on air. Okay, we were on air for like almost a week. For the first few days it ran 8 times in a day, and then the last few days it ran 4 times in a day. We had phone numbers, and the prospects kept calling. In fact, most of them wanted to know what GWT was all about before the day yesterday. But we had to keep calming them down. Please just be patient. Come on Saturday. And most of them would be like, okay, can I come with my wife? Can I come with my husband? Can I come with my friends? We said, just come as you are. But remember, there is an IV. We had to do that to control the crowd. Also, our tour was targeted. We had major players in WARRI that we had, mapped out to be at the tour. So we needed to make them feel comfortable. We needed to let them know that their security is our concern. All right. And we had to get two bouncers. We got two mobile, police. We planned out how the, access in, egress out, how is going to run smoothly, so as not to crowd a particular door, and all that. It was it was simply amazing. Even though just at the end of the first session it started drizzling, and we thought that the second section prospects that actually arrived earlier would go, but they didn't go away. They just hung around. They stayed around until it was time to start registering them. But thank God the rain didn't come as it was, anticipated. Just about 10-15 minutes, it stopped, dried up, and the registration kicked off. And I must say that the people were very organized, very, very organized. Maybe fear from the security men around or whatever, but they were really, really organized. Everything went smoothly. The crowd, you could see their rapt attention, you know, the rapt attention. Most of them wanted to sign up immediately yesterday. But then our server was down, the server was down, and we couldn't sign them up yesterday. But from this afternoon, we've been, getting their calls back. I want to join now because we taught them about positioning, and they all wanted to take position immediately. They wanted to take
Exactly.
position
Exactly.
immediately. But these, cannot go without thanking the input and the sacrifice of our fastest national ambassador, Abdul Razak. Abdul Razak is an icon indeed. I am telling you. I've never met him in person. Friday was the first time we actually met him. Abdul was to have left Abuja to Warri on 11 a.m. flight. He missed his flight, and then another flight was scheduled for him, and that flight was postponed, and then he had to go through another route, and they arrived Warri around after 10 p.m. Nigerian time, and we were waiting for him. you know this man is amazing. I don't know where he finds his strength from. Even at that time, almost 12 hours on the road, he was still cool, calm, and calculated. And by Saturday morning, we had a brief pre-meeting section where three of us, Ambassador Anthony and N.A. Abdul, sat down at the venue. We looked at it, we looked at the planning, and then we did some, organization and all that. And we had a short boot camp before the tour kicked off. We actually celebrated Ambassador Anthony and N.A. Abdul with cakes. I didn't put that. I've not brought out those photos yet, but I would post them out shortly. So we celebrated him. He was surprised. He was wild, And then when the tour started, he gave us his 101%, passion, energy.
Wow.
I mean, yesterday, indeed, various milestones have been accomplished in the lives of many that came. It was absolutely awesome. Words fail. And in fact, what amazed the audience more was the fact that the major presenters were men. When Dr. Anthony took the stage, his usual energetic style. They couldn't believe that, oh, a doctor, a professional would have time to do something like this. So the men there were stirred up. They were really, really stirred up. They had private sections with Abdul, they had private sections with Dr. Anthony. They just wanted to know, how do you do this as a man? The wives around packed their husbands to meet with these two gentlemen, and they were asking questions. How are you people doing? Just tell us, how are you doing this? It was really, really amazing. Amazing, amazing.
Wow. Wow. Congratulations, Team Mimsha. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank God for that successful outing. If I may ask a question, what was the how do I put this question? What was the majority of the profession for those who attended the talk? Like what kind of people?
Yeah, thank you very much, Obi.
Yeah.
We had a lot of persons from the oil industry, those who work in oil and gas. All of them were present,
Yeah.
a lot
Okay.
of them. Also, we had a lot of professional networkers. We had the number one person in, okay, let's not go into calling names of certain networks, but number one person of a particular network in Nigeria, all right, present in that event. In fact, he flew in from outside the Warri to attend that tour, and a lot of persons also from outside Warri. People came from Ibadan, people came from Lagos, all right, people came from Asaba, people came from Benin, okay, people came from Port Harcourt, people came from Owerri to come and attend this tour. I'm talking about being on the road for like 5, 6 hours, okay, to come and attend it. So we had all sorts of persons like that We had people who are into media, people. Yeah, we had a few students as well who got to know about this and they came around. Okay, we had teachers, but the majority oil and gas folks, politicians in Warri, Delta State, and also a lot of networkers, a lot of people who have experience with networks, who have built big teams, and who are so excited, to have heard about this opportunity and the taking position, if not for um, just some issues, some upgrade that was being done on our server. That yesterday, I'm telling you, a lot of payment cards were out. People wanted to take position immediately. I had to get in touch with with our regional ambassador Zhao, at the time to ask, hey, what's going on? And of course, she did say we're having some amazing stuff going on at the back end. And so this evening, tomorrow morning, a lot of action taking place right away. Yeah, I'll be back to you.
Thank you so much. I see Obi's and baby was a little bit want to join the meeting like my baby most of the time. So so I got Obi muted, but Obi, because you're organizer, so you can you feel free to unmute yourself anytime. Um, I'm so amazed from the pictures you shown. Like I saw the security, I saw the police officers. It's never happened. Like we never had this kind of experience actually in Canada and US hiring police officers to get the whole tour. It's just so amazing. And because you shared with us on a WhatsApp the video, I like to play that if you don't mind, Dr. Anthony. Do you mind? I want to share with the audience today the video promotion you did.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. And then I have a few
Okay.
things to say.
Let me know if you can hear well. Okay.
Okay.
Live your dreams. WARRI Mega Tour, Canadia's largest fashion house, is on a huge designers branding franchise campaign. Come learn how to earn $500 to $10,000 weekly by wearing the world's industry's fastest growing luxury designers brand. Global Wealth Trade GWT team Nimshak Global specially invite you to this amazing business seminar. Presenters are Abdul Razak Abdul Aziz, GWT National Ambassador Dr.Anthony, GWT Ambassador, and Ambassador Joy. Venue, Protea Hotel, Dutch Gate Hall, NPA Expressway, Warri, Delta State. Date, Saturday, July 4th, 2015. Time, 1 to 3 p.m. First session, 3 to 5 p.m. Second session. For more information and to book a seat, reserve your free access IV. Please call 080-761-943-00. Limited IVs are available. Don't miss this opportunity. Be financially fearless. See you
there. Incredible. Did you guys all hear well?
Yeah.
Yes, we heard well.
Yeah.
So you were saying you play this radio for like 4 times a day and 8 times a day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First 1, 2, 3, 4 days, it was on air 8 times daily.
Wow.
And then the next couple of days, it was on air 4 times daily. And so a lot of
Wow.
calls, a lot of interest, and we made the public to know, and all our luxury consultants, our success partners, who were inviting people, we made them to know that the prospects who were coming needed an IV to gain access to the hall, and that if you didn't come with your IV, then you will not be able to gain access to the hall. We also made them recognize that you needed to be there on time, otherwise you may not get a place to sit.
Oh,
And so
which
it was,
is absolutely true.
yes, and it was we also told them we'll have bouncers available, we'll have security officers available, to ensure proper
Mhm.
crowd control and all that. So when people started coming, a couple of them tried to gain access. Of course, they were bounced. They had to go back, get the IV. and then register and then come into the hall. So we were also, it was strategic too. We were also trying to create something because this was our first major mega tour. We've had other tours in Warri, but we've not had a mega tour like this. So we wanted to create something so that the next time we announce a Live Your Dream mega tour in this city or any other city, you know, the expectation will be it's always like this. You have to get there on time. Which what happened now. People came in 15 minutes, 20 minutes before the tour was meant to start. And the hall was
Wow,
filled
people
within
standing
10 minutes
behind.
of when we opened the registration gate. Within 10 minutes,
Hmm.
the hall was filled in the first session. A few minutes, the
Wow,
hall was
that's
filled in the
different.
second session. It was just absolutely crazy. And from yesterday to now, it has been calls and calls and calls. Just that we have been, in our religious activity basically all day Sunday today. So but every opportunity that we had, messages and calls, it's been absolutely crazy. You know, So that's just it.
And
It's
then see the
always
standing room like this. How many people standing at the back?
at that
Yeah,
back
there
section,
was
we
20
had
or
Wow,
30 people
almost
there.
30 persons standing at the back.
crazy.
I'm telling you,
Wow,
30 right there.
Wow.
I'm telling you. And
this
we're
is
talking
incredible.
about, like, again, we're talking about big time players. We're talking about people who, oil and gas in Nigeria is big business. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not just talking, and there were people who were the grandmothers, all right, the advanced in age, all sorts of personalities were in that place. It was an absolute delight to see.
Mhm.
The
Fantastic.
business,
Dr. Tony, let me ask another question.
yeah.
What about the tour or what about our business opportunity really captured them? What made them want to sign up immediately? What kind of reaction did they, give to the opportunity, the business opportunity they heard about? What were their major questions or concerns? Or what was that catching thing that made them want to, apart from the positioning thingy, that made them want to, launch their malls immediately?
You know, um, what I'll say first, everything about our business is very catching.
Yeah.
Is different from what, remember I told you a lot of networkers were there. Is different from what
Yes.
they've experienced before. First of all, the fact that it's a fashion brand. And you see, the
Mm-hmm.
way we've been trained in the business, Canada's biggest, largest fashion house is offering franchise opportunities. It's on a huge
Mm-hmm.
branding campaign and looking for
Mm-hmm.
investors and partners to do business across the world.
Mm,
So a lot of people already came with that mindset. This is a fashion
mm,
designer brand, which is what we are, and they
mm-hmm.
want to take position and be part of this. They've never heard something like
Mm,
this before. Okay, and then now you're telling this person you can earn $500 to $10,000 weekly. They've not
mm,
heard that before as well. And the fact of the matter, they are seeing people who are actually doing that. Okay, and
mm.
so that was another big issue for a big selling point for a lot of them. And then the major question was, how will you help us to grow? Not about maybe will you
Aha.
do business for us, but how will you help us to grow? What support systems are there? So we did spend some time letting them know, about our webinars. We let them know about the
Mm-hmm.
BIF, letting them know about the
Mm-hmm.
support from each of the various teams that are, in place. So
Mm-hmm.
now think about this. Somebody comes to your tour. He's not asking you certain questions about some other things. What he's asking you is, I want to do this business. Can you show me how I'm going to grow in the business? See, a lot of them had already gone past the issue of whether they were coming on board or not. That's
Yeah,
what we
yeah, yeah,
observed. A
yeah.
lot of them already were at that position of, we are going to do this business. It's unique, it's new,
Yes.
it makes sense, but
Mm-hmm.
how are we going to move from when we come on board to the next level? What do we need to do? That was the majority of questions that we had.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Ambassador Joy, do you have anything to add?
Um, well, my husband have spoken at length, but what I would say is that powerful, preparation is a clear cut for success, and
Mm,
don't stay too long planning and planning and planning and planning, or trying to, procrastinate. Many people are out there waiting for GWT. So get together with your team. Short time is all you need, and then boom, you run with it. Ensure that you have enough resources, and then you have manpower, because you're gonna have.
Which were her? Hello, are you here?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
Eva,
Okay, that is Ambassador Joy.
Yes, please.
you were cut off for a while.
Ah, okay. So I was talking about the fact that even when you have enough money, okay, you need your
Mm-hmm.
team to execute a successful tour project. Okay, so it's
Mm,
very important
mm,
that you have a firm, friendly grip of your team, because money will not work by
mm.
itself. Money will work with people.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful for my team, their support in spite of my condition was amazing. Most of them would just tell me, Amma, please sit down, tell us what you want us to do.
Mm,
It was simply amazing. They
mm,
were all around us, ready to run, despite the fact that some of them came from outside town, they were ready to spend money for,
mm.
accommodation, just to see to it that this was a huge success. So indeed, teamwork works.
Wow.
Teamwork works. Get your team
Works.
together. Keep them
Yeah.
close. Mentor them.
Mm,
Let them know it's
yeah.
not just about
Mm.
you, but it's about the whole team. When you show people that you care,
Team.
they will want to be close to you. They will want
Mm-hmm.
to assist you. They will want to go the
Yeah.
extra mile. Let them know that we need to mind our business. This is our business. It's your business.
Yeah.
It's my business.
Mm.
I can't do it for you, but we can do it together. I'm absolutely
Together.
grateful to
Mm.
God, grateful to my husband, forever grateful to Abdul Razak, and for the team, for their selflessness. We
Mm.
thank God.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. One last question to our wonderful power couple. Now, from here, what next? Because it's not enough to, just organize a tour and then, launch malls. What does your team plan to do to sustain maybe holding more tours or, going outside the state or supporting the team of people who have already signed up? Like you said, they were asking that kind of question. What next after
Okay,
now?
great. From my end, I'm sure Ambassador Anthony would wrap up after me. From my end, one, we're looking at training, regular training.
Mm-hmm.
We want to put
Mm-hmm.
these people together and jumpstart them ASAP. Want to put them
Mm.
together. And then secondly, the last there's a photo there with me scratching my head. I'm already thinking of the next Live Your Dream Power Tour. Not very far, not
Mm.
very far. One
Mm.
very soon. So we're gonna be winning them, we're gonna be building them, and we'll be sending them out immediately.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Just a few thoughts to add here. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
your three whys very important in the business.
Yeah.
Very important. And you have your three whys, why you want to do the business. You have your goal, you have your vision, what you want to accomplish. You need personally to break that goal down to plans, steps. All
Mm.
right, steps that becomes a plan, and then you need to take action. No matter how lofty what you want to achieve is, if you don't take action, it won't come to be. You are the one that needs to take action. And while you're taking action, you can, of course, now inspire others to join with you in this goal and believe in this plan and then take action together with you. And then you make a big, big bang. Like she said, we're already having plans. We're already looking at South Africa for a mega tour. We're looking at the UK for a mega tour. We're looking at Texas for a mega tour, and Ghana again for a mega tour. So a lot of plans are already in place. So it's just for us to come out with the announcements and the dates for those events, and we'll be out there. A lot of things are already going on the ground. But let me just say this: Do you really want to get paid on this business?
Hmm.
Do you really want to get paid? Then you need to pay your business. You
Hmm.
need to pay your business. A lot of people
Hmm.
out there are just thinking about the business, paying them something. But you need to first pay your business. What do you need to pay your business? Pay your business attention.
Mm-hmm.
Then pay your business strategic thinking. You've got to think strategically.
Yeah.
Then you pay your business intelligent effort.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you can be doing
Not
things
just effort.
intelligent effort. Intelligent
Hmm.
effort. Otherwise, you can be doing things and then you come back and say, nobody's signing up. You can be doing things and then you come out and say, I don't know why I'm not making money. You can be doing things, but the same system has been paying other people, even less smart, they're not as smart as you. It's been paying them. The reason is this. The reason is this. Those folks have trained themselves on the system, on the GWT
Mm-hmm.
system, on our comp plan. They've understood it. They've gotten abreast of our products. They've gotten abreast of what we do and what we are.
Hmm.
And so, because of that, you discover that when they plan, when they think, it's strategic. And when they make effort, it's effective because it's intelligent. The
Yeah.
training they have received has made them intelligent enough to act productively. So this is very important. You don't want to exert energy and have little momentum or results. You want to exert energy and have a big bang.
Big
So how do you
fruit.
do that?
Yes.
Take advantage of the training. Be on the webinar. All of you on the webinar tonight. This is the right way to go. Never be
Hmm.
absent from the webinars. You may have been attending the Tuesday fast start. Don't catch yourself dropping. You may feel I'm not a new LC. Every Tuesday fast start webinar you attend, you will learn something. You will pick something. So very important.
Hmm.
So pay your business, all right, and work the
Hmm.
system. All right. Thank
Hmm.
you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Simple. Simple. A lot of us ask questions. For those of us on the call, a lot of us ask questions. Why are these people the only ones making it? Or why is so and so making so much and I can't make? These people started just like you. They maybe struggled in the first 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month or 2 months or 6 months. But today, they are working the system and the system is working for them. Some of them are earning from $500 to $2,000 to $5,000 a week, every week. Some people are going home with up to a 1 million naira in this business per month. And we can do it. The only thing it takes is just diligence. And as Ambassador Anthony said, make intelligent effort. Don't just make efforts. Intelligent, sit down, calculate your efforts, and then put in that desired action. First of all, don't forget to write out your goal. Okay, thank you very much to our power couple. Now we would like to hear from our regional ambassador, Sherry Zhao, about phase 5 of GWT. Are Sherry?
Thank you so much, and absolutely, you did an amazing job as a host. And I also like to thank Dr. Anthony and his beautiful, wonderful wife, Joy. You guys are powerful, powerful couple, and you did an amazing job in very short 2 weeks. And you made such a big bend in state of worry, and you are helping a lot of people change their lives with our beautiful opportunity right here. So we do have a question coming in from Habiba. What do you do about your team members do not want to make any effort, blame on the business constantly, and just won't move forward? So I think that's a really good question. Before we move forward, we do need to answer this question. Dr. Anthony or Ambassador Joy, do you have a good answer to this question?
Okay. What do you do about your team members who do not want to make any efforts? They blame the business. Okay, I do have one or two of this kind in our team. What we
Right.
do is to keep them posted with the recent happenings. I'm telling you,
Right.
everybody wants success. Okay, so you may not push them personally anymore, but um once in a while, like on the success we just achieved yesterday, we post it out to them, post it out to them, and most times some of them that becomes a wake up call. And then for some, you need to personally find out what their specific challenge, what exactly. Some may tell you maybe it's
Hopefully
internet.
we can. Oh, okay. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Yes.
Okay. So first you would want to reach out to that particular LC to find out if he or she has a peculiar challenge. You may be able to
Right.
attend to that issue immediately. For some, they may have given up and they don't want to listen to you. What I suggest you do, what we do, is to keep them informed of the recent happenings. You know, some of them may exit your group if you have a forum for them. They may have exited the group, but they've not exited your phone. So you send them the recent happening personally to their phone, and then you just keep talking, keep sharing with them and keep your door open because they will definitely come back. Encourage them to keep doing their IA no matter how discouraged they are, so that when they come back, they just start running from where they were before they took a pause. I hope that helps.
Great answer. Great answer. Thank you so much, Ambassador Joy. I personally, I do have people like that in my team as well. What I would suggest is we all attend. We as a leader, we all attend to our first and second generation, and hope and just like Ambassador Joy said, keep them posted and keep them updated. We always have latest and great news regularly. We have most recently we had our Abdur become national ambassador. Most recently, just less than 2 weeks ago, we have Dr. Anthony become our newest ambassador. Share with them, these successful people. Share with them what happened with the company. Most recently, we are going to have going into phase 5, which that's what I'm going to talk about. So inform them with this information, and make sure that you attend to your first and second generation, and your team leaders, the leaders in your organization, and ask them to do the same. When your team grow bigger and bigger, when there are like thousands of people in your organization, there's no way you can attend to everybody, but at least go to your first and second generation people, and ask them to pass it down to their people. We have the My5 system here. Connect them with your My5, and they if the people become totally negative, you don't want to associate with them. But if they have some hope, they just don't know how to do the business, then we need to help them. So it depends on what kind of blame they have. Is a legit blame, or is a really like a very negative person. So we can discuss that more in a little bit, or just a personal message. So let me move on with new things that I like to share. I have I cannot at this moment talk to everyone about our phase 5 change as of yet. However, phase 5 is coming to us in less than a week time. Today is already Sunday. Today is July 5th. We are going to have that announcement on July 11th. So we have a
Wow.
July 11th, yes, 6 days from today, we are going to hear all about it. So you do not want to miss this phase 5. Phase 5 is going to be life changing. We had a successful decade for global Wall Street from 2005, when the company started in our CEO's basement in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, to now we are in a 14,000 square feet office, head office, beautiful showroom in a very beautiful place in Toronto. And the next decade, I know our CEO already signed a contract with, I believe it's 100,000 square feet, huge building that's going to be dedicated with global wealth trade. It's since I got started in November 2007 to today, I see the changes with the company. I saw so many great things happening, year after year, month after month, day after day. There are so many great things happen in this business. From the day I joined the business, there's literally nothing presentable. Like when I first got started, all I saw was our CEO's vision. Back in the 2007, the company was literally very, very small. There less than 500 people in the whole company, and we had the website. I didn't want to show people. What happened? The jewelry was just some fashion jewelry that we didn't have posh. We didn't have so many fairy. We had like maybe a few pieces of fairy that we just get into the concept of fairy back in 2007. And we talk about back in 2007, that was like I believe it was still our phase one in the business, and there's so many things, there's so many changes. And now for those who you got started with silver packaging app, you receive $500 worth of bonus products. When I first got started, we had a briefcase that I didn't even want to carry around. Just want to share. Just want to share with you. I want to share with you what happened, by then to what happened now. Okay. Over the past 8 years that I'm in the business, personally, I can share with you what happens with this business. From year after year, from the launch of Fairy officially, and the official launch of Fairy Marsh, and later on we had a Posh, from only jewelry. We added the sunglasses. We added the purse. We added the shoes. We get so many new things added to the business. And for some other companies, there are only one product that you can share with people. If this person say I don't like this product, you're done. You no more business. But with us, we have so many to offer. So many, like just that kind of stuff that if people don't like jewelry, they wear a watch, they have a timepiece, or they carry around a purse, or I'm very sure everyone walking with shoes, right? I don't know if anyone that's walk on the street with no shoes. Now we have shoes. So, and in the very near future, I know I'm pretty sure all of you heard we are going to get into cosmetics and perfume and candles, and so many new things in the development, and we are constantly evolve. So the company has evolved so much, but for the past decade we have been very, very successful. The hours our CEO and our SVP and our CTO put into this business is countless. When I first got started, I worked with them very closely, and they are in the office, the showroom. Like if you go to the showroom, if you go to the boardroom, you need to pass their office. And you see they work until like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, or even sometimes like 5 o'clock in the morning. Like sometimes when I leave the building like around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, they're still there. They are like, there's some emails that I received from them, 5 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning. They just don't sleep. I don't even know how they do it, but they made it happen. I mean, this is our CEO, this is our SVP, this is our CTO. These people, they put in their efforts to make sure that we have a business. So all we need to do is properly promote our business. Just like Dr. Anthony said, you need to get trained and follow the GWT system. And the other thing I want to share with you, everybody, I mean, I'm very big on the personal development, and I go to so many courses and personal development courses. I do recommend all of you to, to listen to the personal development CDs and videos, and watch those videos or DVDs, to learn, to always guide yourself, to be better and better and better. And Anthony said, if you want to be better, if you want to put in intelligent efforts, right? Intelligent effort, not just efforts, but intelligent efforts. You need to be on this webinar. You need to pick up other people's brain. We give you all. We don't hide anything. We don't hold on everything. We give all to you. We want you to duplicate. This business is the beauty about this business. If you understand the comp plan, okay, you have only two teams to build. You have one team on the left and one team on the right. You have two teams to build. You need two good leaders to set yourself financially free. But how you have those two leaders? If you are not leader, you are not going to attract the leaders. So you need to always get yourself trained and step up to be a leader, like what Obi did. Obi, she stepped up. She said, I want to be ambassador per month. So she worked closely with Dr. Anthony. She worked closely with myself, and she worked closely with Abdur. She's gonna work closely with us, and we're gonna teach her everything that we know. We're gonna work very closely with her on a regular basis because she stepped up to be ambassador of the month, and that's a smart move of her. I want to share this with you because the company is gonna evolve so much. Companies keep doing what they're supposed to do, and they are doing amazing job. What we need to do as luxury consultant, we need to get self onto good system. We got trained, and then we start to train others. Duplication is the key in this business. If you don't duplicate yourself, you can't. Your business is gonna stuck there. Okay, you need to get trained, and you need to train others. Get trained and train others. This is the steps that you just need to go through and to get yourself to the next level. If you really want to talk about it, we talk about it. Make from $500 a month to, and then let me see the commercial. It says, okay, Canadian's largest fashion house is a huge designer branding campaign, and come to learn how you can earn up to $500 to $10,000 weekly. Okay, this is a very true statement, ladies and gentlemen. So from $500, when our NA Abdur Razak, when his goal at the very beginning to earn only $500 a week, now he actually make over $25,000 a month, and this is a huge for within like just less than 2 years in the business. And if that's something that you like to do, we provide opportunity. You need to take that intelligent efforts and make that happen to you. Okay, and this is not a limit. $10,000 a week is not a limit. You can make more than $10,000 a week if you understand the compensation plan. If you understand the business well. Okay, so let me talk about a little bit about what's happening, what's going on. Okay, so what we are going to do in the phase 5, we are going to, our objective in phase 5 is control cap. If you understand the compensation plan, you will understand what cap is. Every company has a cap, and this cap is there to make sure the company gonna run smoothly, gonna be there forever. So the cap for us is to have at this moment a 70% payout. That's the cap, okay? 70% payout overall. So meaning every dollar the company brought in, 70% pays out. Out of 70%, 60% are commission, and 10% are from bonuses. So we're gonna talk. If you don't understand the compensation plan, please go to your My 5 to learn about the compensation plan in the details. So you know exactly how much you can make in the commission, how much you can make in the bonuses. We are very big on commission, and commission is something that can bring you the real residual income. Okay, so we are going to control the cap and make sure that this cap is going to be here, and we're gonna advance momentum. The momentum is great right now. The momentum is great right now in our business, and we're gonna advance the momentum. So and phase 5, we have a lot of strategies. We have a lot of great things that's already put in place, which I cannot share with you all the details today. However, if you do participate our phase 5 forensic network training, you are going to hear every single details on advanced momentum. So I would highly recommend do whatever you can to be at the forensic network training. And I do understand some of you cannot be there personally. You cannot be there personally because of visa issue, because whatever, you know, you don't live in Canada, and you are limited at the border. That's the only legit reason that I would say you cannot go to the forensic network training. So what happened? Our CEO always have this no member left behind in his mind, and no member left behind. So what we have done is we created this live stream for everybody come from out of the country. So you can participate you can participate forensic network training from the comfort of your own home. So what I would advise everyone to do, if you are a leader, you have a team already, you want to get your team together on those 2 days and get them together, gathering all your team together. Either you can get a hotel room, or open your house, or get a place to gathering your team together, participate the forensic network training together. On this is next Friday and Saturday. Okay, if you cannot gathering a team together because time difference or whatever reason that you find, you want to make sure that everyone in your organization participate this live streaming. Okay, so this is presented to us as great opportunity. It's only $79. We do have people, actually, I know personally, I talked to a few of your own leaders. We talk about Abdur, Comfort, Lagidu, and Mayowa, that I personally know they are going to be in Toronto. And the reason why you want to be in Toronto is because you want to have that energy directly. You feel that energy from our CEO, and energy is everything. Energy, you want to have great energy. You want to feel that energy. So get them to be there in person is way better, of course, than just watch through the videos. However, if you cannot be there live streaming, you can still participate, which is the best of the best that the company can offer for all of us. So do whatever you can. Take those 2 days off. Don't tell me you have to go to work. Okay, that's not a good reason. Go to work. That's not going to pay you residual income, regardless how busy you are. If you can be as busy as Dr. Anthony, he can participate the forensic network training. There's no reason you cannot. Okay, so make sure that if you are serious about your business, if you are serious making $10,000 a week, like a lot of our top earners do, then you need to be here. You need to participate in the live streaming forensic networker training if you cannot be there to the Canada yourself. Okay, so here is the schedule for all of us, and just so you know, we have a detailed schedule already here listed on our Facebook. If you go to globalwealthtrade.com, and it should be there, and or you can go to the Facebook. Check your time zone. This is all Eastern Standard Time. Check your time zone for doesn't matter where you are in the world. You just need to be there. Okay, for me, it's 9 a.m. at 6 a.m. my time. I'm going to be here. I'm gonna get myself ready. I'm gonna get my team here to participate this session together. Okay. So it's going to all the way to 7 p.m. and at end of the training, and there's more mix and mingle. And of course, Saturday, July 11th from 9 a.m. again, the session starts and go all the way to 8:30 p.m. and we are going to have a party. And let me tell you, our company, our luxury consultants, our top earners, they know how to party. They are good party animals. And if you are in Toronto, I would recommend you to connect yourself with Tammy Fong, my business partner. She's going to be there. And you're going to connect yourself with, of course, your own leaders, Abdur, Comfort, and Mayowa. And I already know they are going to be there. And we talk about Leo Scaler. For some of you actually met him in person. He was there. He came to Nigeria last February when that's when our NN Abdur got started. So February 2014, he went there, delivered our fairy marsh piece, and got meet a lot of our luxury consultants from Nigeria. So get connect with him. He's a great party animal. He knows how to party. So you want to participate in the party. You're gonna have a lot of fun. It's going to be cash bar, and don't get yourself too drunk, but enjoying the fun moments and take a lot of pictures. Make people jealous for those of you who cannot be there. So those are the jam-packed 3 days lined up for us on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. There are a lot of the photo session and the photo session and photo session to make sure that you look really sharp and make sure that you ferry yourself up, okay? Ferry up with everything that you have. So enjoy the moments, enjoy those 3 days, and have a lot of fun. And it's coming up. So we talk about phase 5, and the phase 5 is going to be released at 4:30 p.m. on Saturday at July 11th. 4:30 p.m. okay, Eastern Standard Time. So which is, I believe that's going to be 9:30 p.m. In the Nigeria time. you got to listen to the Phase 5 releases. There are a lot of great things happening. I'm not sure if I can, but I'm going to share with you one thing out of 10 or 20 items on the Phase 5. For those of you who are already ambassadors, you see what's coming up. You see what's coming up, okay? So this yeah, I know Obi's got Obi's got
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you don't have that, go get it now.
So congratulations, Dr. Anthony, you qualified. You got yourself a free cruise, and spouse to you is included. Other people's spouse and children are not included, but yours are included. So I'm not allowed to share anything, but I know this is already talked about at the CDSC last week, and there are so many other stuff already shared in CDSC last week. So I feel this is one thing that I really like to share with the team today. Out of so many, so many great things are going to happen next week. It's going to be launched on July 11th. This is one of the items, okay? I'm not allowed to talk too many things, but you guys got excited already. You know what's going on, and next week you're going to hear more excitement. So many great things happening. And I would advise you, who already did who already has lots of prospects, saying sit on edge to join, get them to join now. There's so many great things happening in 10th and 11th. You do not want them to miss it, and it's time for them to bring in their prospects. So next week, this whole week, we are going to have a lot of people join the business, just because right before the 10th and 11th, just because they want to take the advance the momentum, okay? Advance the momentum. So this is the business that we have. The mindset that we set right now is to advance momentum, okay? And Dr. Anthony said very well, you need to pay your business, you need to pay your business attention, you need to pay your business strategies and intelligent efforts. You said it really well, and I wrote it down. I learned so much from all of you. Every single time I participate in this webinar, every single time I learn, this is our time to advance our business, and I want to learn from what other people done. Dr. Anthony and Ambassador Joy, they're a couple. They are like they both ambassadors. This doesn't happen very often in the network marketing business. Doesn't happen very often in the global wealth trade. If we have one ambassador or in the family, that's great already. But they both ambassadors already, and I know Ambassador Joy is going to be regional ambassador in a very short period of time, and she's going to be part of our RA trip next year. And I know Dr. Anthony is going to be there too. And how many of you want to go there together with your spouse, and the company pays for it? The company pays for it. Okay, so get yourself to the level. We are not here to punish anyone if you are not at this rank. You still got paid really well for the commission part, but this additional bonuses, incentives, just from our CEO's heart. He wants to give and give and give. And you need to be an excellent receiver, and you need to be an intelligent receiver in this case. So here, this is the few things that I like to share today. And do not miss Forensic Networker training on 10th and 11th. You can learn so much directly from our CEO, who created over 17 millionaires already. Are you the next one? Do you want to be the next millionaire? You know, our CEO's dream is to create 1,000 millionaires. And do you want to be part of one of the 1,000 millionaires? Do you want to be part of it? Okay. Do you want to be part of the 10K club, 25K club, the CAP club, which $10,000 a week club? Do you want to really make this happen for you and your family? Do you want to really have that freedom for your family? You know, then don't miss this event. Do not miss the Forest Network training, 10th and 11th. Have your mindset set to win. Okay, you got to win. You have to win. You're already part of the business. You joined the business already. You're here, and you have to win. So, great question. Asked about the tour date and time in Germany. I'm going to find out for you, and I'm gonna send you. Please private message me. It's a great question that you sent through. And thank you so much. And for those of you who need help and who are in the business, make sure you connect yourself with your Mind 5. Make sure you can utilize our CEO system. Utilize what we have already offered. You know, everyone join the business. I call them a GWT baby. Doesn't matter how old you are. You can be 20 years old, 30 years old. Him or her to introduce you the other four teach you, and they should be at least diplomat or ambassadors or regional ambassadors in your organization, that they can be directly to be here to help you. So that's the system that we do have set up for you. So you have 5 parents going to be here to teach you and hold your hands to do this business, and make sure that we all learn, and we all doing trainings, and we all doing presentations, and we can duplicate ourselves. Once your business is duplicated, you are here to enjoy your residual income. If your business is not duplicated, then you cannot enjoy that residual income. You have to constantly recruiting and recruiting, which that's something that you don't want to do. You want to duplicate yourself. You want to duplicate the system. You want to duplicate the business, and that's that. The good thing about our business, doesn't matter your downline become regional ambassador or national ambassador or global ambassador, they're still in your organization. They still bring volume to your team, and you are still gonna cash out with those volume. So even though your title may not be as big as they are yet, but their volume still there. Okay, so that's beauty of our system, that compared to all the other companies that I have been participated. Doesn't matter our team have bigger title than me, this volume still gonna be accumulated over there. So that's the beauty of about our compensation plan. So at this point, I'm going to take any questions that you may have. If you don't have any more questions, I'm going to close the call and right now I'm going to pass the call back to our wonderful host, OB. OB, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Sherry.
Excellent. Thank you so much for hosting us, and the call is back to you.
Thank you so much, Sherry. Thank you. I don't know. I see a question here. I don't know whether it was answered. Looks like there's a new VDM owner who says she still doesn't understand how it works, how GWT works. Although I find it a little bit difficult to read the question. Anyway, if you're on the call, please get in touch with any one of us on Facebook. The names, you have so many leaders in GWT. So go to Facebook, you can type Global World Trade, Team Do It or Global World Trade Nigeria team, Nigeria family, or Global World Trade Africa family. Find any of the luxury consultants there. That is, if the person who helped you or who sponsored you isn't available, he or she can also, let you know who your My Five are so that you can get in touch with them. Or just get in touch with any one of us on Facebook, okay? Thank you all for being on this call tonight. I hope we have all learned something and we're already strategizing and planning on all the things we've learned today. Plan to have your own tour. It mustn't be this month. You can plan it for the next 2 months or 6 months, but just begin to make a plan. Then also make a date with us this weekend, Friday and Saturday. This weekend is a weekend that will change our businesses for the better. Make sure you are on the call, or sorry, on the live feed of the Forensic Networker program and then the unveiling of our GWT Phase 5. Thank you so much, Sherry. Thank you so much, Ambassador Tony and Ambassador Joy. We're following in your steps and we will tell our story when we get to where you have reached. Thank you so much for leading the path and showing us how to run this business and how to have it run for us. God bless you so much. Thank you everyone on the call. Have a very lovely week, and an intelligently strategizing week ahead, especially my
Thank you,
GWT
Abby.
business. God bless you all.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good
Thanks,
night.
Obi.
Good
Yeah,
night.
thank you. Good
Thank you.
night.
See you on Forensic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
see you on Forensic.
Whether
Uh-huh.
online or
Good
live.
night. Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.